Hello, how are you? And welcome to Shonda Says. Today is Monday, and today's vlog is dedicated to a very special young woman that wrote into me at shondasays1@gmail.com. Of course, you know that you can reach me there with any question you would like me to answer. So let me give you guys a backstory on this young woman. She has been with her man for 7 years, and their relationship has been on and off again. And this gentleman so happens to be a pro athlete. Yeah. And their relationship have been on and off, on and off. They also have a child together. Well, they're back together now, and during one of their off seasons, he had an affair with a young woman who is now married to his teammate. Now, his teammate doesn't know about the fact that this young woman, he slept with her. This young woman is now married to his teammate, and this young lady does not know that the woman that wrote into me knows about the relationship that she had with her man. Are you getting me so far? It's kind of confusing. But anyway, she wrote into me and asked me her opinion about what to do because the husband doesn't know, and because the young lady doesn't think she knows what's going on. They oftentimes have to go out to dinner together because of the team members. They always have to be around each other. She's always smiling in her face. She is asked to hold her son. All the while, this woman not knowing that she knows that she slept with her man. So the young lady asked me what she should do because her boyfriend thinks that she's overreacting, saying it was in my past. It was during a time that we weren't seeing each other. And she thinks maybe it was during a time they still may have been seeing each other, but not to get too far off track. She is just very concerned about how this woman makes her feel very uncomfortable. And she's pissed off. Her boyfriend has said, listen, I don't need to be around her. You don't need to be around her. You know, you don't have to go to every function that she's going to be there at. So my answer to this, and I know it sounds confusing, and of course when you write into me, I don't say names. I don't do that because Shonda says it's the three little monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil. Okay? But sweetheart, this is my answer to your email. It's twofold. Number one is when we fall in love and when we get into relationships that go back and forth, and for whatever reasons we forgive, the easy thing to do is forgive because we love someone, okay? We love them. We have a child together. There's so much wrapped into the relationship that it's so hard to just walk away, okay? So we forgive and we get back into our lives and back into the comfortableness of what our lives are together. But we don't forget what has happened. And not being able to forget keeps us in a place, in a position of holding on to everything that hurt us. And sometimes the forgetting, not being able to forget, doesn't allow us to move forward and move beyond and get past the pain of whatever someone put us through. So realize that you're dealing with that even though you've forgiven this man, you haven't forgotten anything that has went down, and you still may be questioning some validity of things that he has said and shared with you. But you have forgiven him. And when you forgive, you're saying that, okay, I acknowledge what you've done. I haven't forgotten, but we're going to move on. And realize that you're not going to be able to move on if you're staying stuck in that position where you're not able to let go of things that he's done. Now, as far as this woman goes, I want you ladies to write to me about this. Me and her will have to have a side conversation. And I'm being really honest because I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't know how, a lot of people do it, that they could smile in another woman's face. And I know that you slept with my man and you don't know that I know. And you want to hold my kid and you're doing all this extra. I myself could not deal with that. So I'm going to tell you what I think you should do. I think you should ask her out to lunch. And if she agrees, I think that you need to have a conversation with her and say, listen, I know about you and my man. Now, if you watch Basketball Wives, I'm getting my wives mixed up. Love and Hip Hop, you know that Emily and Kimbella had this situation, and she kind of just threw it out there that, oh, I slept with your man. But the reality is, I think this is a conversation that you need to have one-on-one with this woman. Let her know. I know that you slept with my man, number one. Number two is, it makes me uncomfortable to be around you. And I can't be fake with you, and I can't say that everything is cool because I know this situation. And being that your husband doesn't know, and being that I know, we need not to be all up in each other's faces right now until I can get past this. Because right now it's just too hard for me. And, you know, sometimes it's hard to let another woman know that there's something that they've done to you and it still hurts you. I, for one, would never let a woman know that, because to me it's like a weakness. And, you know, as much as I'm telling you that I think you need to have this, I still think you need to walk away with your dignity and your strength. And it could just be a conversation, and you don't have to get ugly. Just, you know, I know. Now I'm letting you know I know, and you need to fall back with the extra because I can't do it. I can't do it. And maybe I'll get to that place with you that I can, but for right now, we need to cut through this and not be phony. Because, you know, when you guys all go out together, people are going to pick up on your energy. They're going to see that there's a problem here. So for me, I'm going to tell you one thing about Shonda. I confront. I don't like no BS in the air. And if I'm feeling weird, if I'm feeling uncomfortable, you have to know Shonda's going to get in it. That's one thing about my marriage I'm going to share with you. My husband, you know, he's kind of like an ostrich with things. He'll put his head in the sand, and I'll take him by his neck and pull his head up out the sand and be like, no, we're going to talk about this because it's not happening. But, you know, it's easy for me to sit here and give you advice because I have not been in this situation. But, you know, I will tell you, when you're married to someone in this business, be it entertainment or a man in sports, and, you know, you're going to be dealing with a lot of women all the time. It is what it is. And I'm going to say something here, and it's just outlandish, but you're dealing with a lot of men that have dirty dicks. They men been in so many women. It's just par for the course with men in entertainment and in sports. It is what it is. So as a woman, you got to have and develop a thick skin and just say, you know, that's his past. It is. What can I do? What can you do? What can you do? So you just got to be strong. If you're up to it, confront her. I'm just glad that you wrote into me and you trusted my advice. I love you for that. Hopefully this will ease you just a little bit. I don't know. But again, you guys can always write into me at shondasays1@gmail.com. And you can follow me on Twitter. And don't forget that I'm on hellobeautiful.com. You can also read my articles in Venus Diva magazine. And Shonda Says is just growing like a flower. And I love you all so much for it. I'll see you back here on Wednesday. Now, real quick, this video has ran a little long. But Christmas time is coming, and Wednesday you have to be here because I'm going to share my toys that Santa brought me here on Wednesday. You know what I'm talking about. I'll see you back here. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.